Hey guys, let's continue our journey, our reading journey. And today's chapter is number 4. It's called Missing. It wasn't me, Ella exploded. Why would you think it was me? Dora was very calm. Because I know you. You've stolen something before. What? Ella couldn't believe she was having this conversation. You're crazy. You don't even know me. You know nothing about me. She, she threw the bag of buttons down on the table and walked towards the back door. No, but I know you all, but I know all about that bracelet you're wearing. Ella stopped and turned. What? That bracelet. Ella put her arm out. I found it. Really? Dora didn't believe her. Do you know I have a young friend called Jenny Stevens? She likes making jewelry. In fact, she made that bracelet you're wearing. I'm quite certain of this because I helped her make it. Ella took the bracelet off. This belongs to Jenny from my school. Yes, and I'm also certain that she would never lend it to anyone, or give it to anyone, or leave it lying about, or let it go for any reason at all. She loves that bracelet. But I found it in the dirt near our caravan, said Ella. I promise you, I'm telling you the truth. Truth. Dora stood up and took the mugs to the sink. Honestly, said Ella, I'll give you I'll give it to her as soon as she comes back to school. I only started at school yesterday. She's been away both days. I never even met her. She must be sick, said Dora. I suppose so, said Ella. Dora opened a drawer and took out a small black book. She had said she might come with me on this last trip. I go to find something interesting. I go to find interesting bits of metal and look around the markets in other towns. She reached, she searched for something in the book. I left on Sunday, but Jenny never came. She must have been sick. Oh, here it is. Dora looked Ella straight in the eyes. I'll call her now and give her the good news that you found her bracelet. She went to the phone and called the number written on her book. Ella stood by the door, watching. Mr. Stevens? Hello, it's Dora Nashi here. May I speak with Jenny, please? What do you mean? No, no, she didn't. I didn't know. Well, there's a girl here who has Jenny's bracelet. Yes. Yes, of course, yes. I'll see you soon. Dora put down the phone. Her face was white. Jenny's father hasn't seen her since Sunday morning, she said to Ella. He thought she was with me. He'll be here soon. So will the police. You'd better have some answers ready for them. Jenny's missing. I told you I don't know her, Ella was saying uh, again and again. I've never met her. I've never seen her. If you're lying, warned Jenny father. Ella spoke to the police officers. We only moved to Broome a few days ago. You can ask my parents. Honestly, I found the bracelet on the ground. Then where is she? said Jenny's father. He looked like he might cry. Where is she? One of the police officers had introduced himself as Constable Mark Derman, told everyone to sit down. I want to be sure I've got the facts right, he said. He looked at his notes. So, Mr. Stevens, Jenny's left Jenny left your house At about 7:10 on Sunday morning. Is it right? Yes, replied Jenny's father happily. Happily. I was still in bed, but she was rushing around and the noise woke me up. She had she had told me several days before that she was going to on the little trip with Dora. I was happy to let her go. She was so excited about it. He looked even more unhappy. Constable Tremaine turned to Dora. And Miss Nashi, you expected to see Jenny this that morning, he said. Well, yes and no. Dora looked uncomfortable. I wasn't a definite thing. We were working together last week, and I said I was going away on Sunday for a 2-day trip. Jenny said she'd love to come with me, and I said that if she wanted to come, she could meet me here at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. I always like to leave early. But you're saying, Mr. Stevens, that Jenny didn't leave the house until after 7, said Constable Tremaine. Is that right? Yes, said Jenny's father. She must have been late. I waited until 7:20, Dora added unhappily, and then I left. I thought she must have changed her mind and decided not to come after all. There was silence as the police officer wrote in his notebook. Ella looked at the bracelet she still held in her hand. And Mr. Stevens, Jenny would have walked to Miss Nash's, continued the police officer. Yeah, I guess it would take about 15 minutes, said Jenny's father. She must have arrived here only minutes after I left, said Dora. If she arrived here at all, said Jenny's father, and he stood up and began to walk around the room. I know it's difficult, but try to stay calm, sir, said the other police officer. He turned to Dora and said, I arrived back here today, and you arrived here back here today, about 3 o'clock, she interrupted, to find someone have been inside your house. Yes, Dora explained about the broken jars and buttons everywhere. And then suddenly I saw Ella standing here, she finished. Constable Tremaine looked at Ella. And you say that you never came into the house? No, never replied Ella. No, until Dora invited me. And you found this bracelet of Jenny's near your caravan. Is that correct? Well, yes. I mean, I was near the caravan next to it. It was near the caravan next to ours. It's called the Wanderer. I asked the police. I asked the people. Ella stopped. She had suddenly remembered the night those people arrived, and the voice she had heard cry out in the dark. Go on, said Constable Tremaine. Oh, it's nothing. I. She looked at the police officers. If she told them, would she get herself into more trouble? She looked at Jane's father. The poor man. He was very worried. Yes, asked Constable Tremaine more gently. I think I saw something, Ella said, but I'm not really sure. She bit her lip. Everyone waited. It was the middle of the night, Sunday night, and I was half asleep. I needed to go to the toilet. So I went out to the caravan and I was on my way to the shower block. And I think I think I heard someone cry out. I turned around, three people I couldn't see clearly were getting into a car next to the caravan, the Wanderer. And the next morning you found Jenny's bracelet in the same place? Asked Dora. Yes, said Ella. She bit her lip again. You think it was Jenny? Asked Constable Tremaine. I don't know, said Ella. But why would she be with these people in the caravan? Asked Jane's father. I don't know, said Ella again. You're not making this up, are you, Ella? Asked the other police officer. No, no, but I'm not sure. I mean, it was the middle of the night. Who are these people? Jane's father demanded. I need to go and see them, he said to the police officers. Now. Constable Tremaine closed his notebook. Yes, sir, we'll go and have a chat with them. You don't have a photo of Jenny with you, by any chance, do you, sir? Jenny's father pulled his wallet out of his pocket. He took out a photo and gave it to the police officer. As he put the wallet back in his pocket, he said, I'm coming with you. The two police officers looked at each other. All right, sir, said Constable Tremaine. But you stay in the back seat of the car until We've spoken to the people, okay? Jenny's father nodded. The police officer looked at Ella. You'd better come too, young lady. Let's see if you're telling us the truth. All right, that's it for today, and let's continue tomorrow. See you. Bye.